Okay, hopefully those will start. Rumble, Facebook. Okay, all that started. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's in here yet, but if y'all are, give me a minute. I'm getting chat up as I usually have to do. Again, I never know if I'm going to be able to make Facebook work until I get in here. So, it's always a guess because whatever I did right the other day, I may get lucky and do it right again, or I may not. So, if y'all come in here on Facebook, what I recommend is to go to YouTube. Come to my YouTube. Okay, give me just a second. Let me do this, this. And then y'all give me just a second. I'm getting chat set up and I have to send. Oh, I got to do my Rumble chat. I forgot to do that. Okay, hang on. I'll give me 1 minute. Let me manage. Let me send this. Rolling. Oh, and now I have a dog that wants in here. Hang on. Swear. Now I have a dog that's dying to get in here, and I just sat down. Of course I do. Hang on, y'all have my portable mic now. It's supposed to last 10 hours, so I can get her, get the dog and still talk to y'all. Y'all just want me to see me. Give me just a second, though. Never mind, he let her in here good. I'm live. Okay, so trying to, sorry. Let me, I'm ready to kill these dogs, I'm telling y'all. They're driving me nuts. What in the world? I don't know if that's sent or not. Because Facebook is acting a straight fool, so. Okay, it says it's sent, so. Okay, so anyway, I'm trying to get y'all the chat up, so y'all just give me a minute. Let's see. And I gotta fix the Rumble thing because I forgot to put the pop-up thing in there. Pain. Copy. We can make this Rumble go away now. This thing, that can go away. Once I do this, I'll activate the chat, y'all. Give me just a second. We had company, so that's why I'm late today. I'm usually late anyway, but I only change it 1,500 times when I'm doing lives, but we did have company, so that's why I'm late. Okay. I want to do this, and I'm going to close all these. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I'm cussing. Let's rather just come up. I'm going to close them because activate, live chat. Okay, activate. I was not even live yet, so now that's live. On Facebook, that is. Oh, Facebook. Okay, let's see if my chat is going to work. So let's see. I have to redo that again. Hang on, y'all. This, and all these can go away. That, that. Okay, I'm going to say hey. Let's see. My Twitch is literally like doing this like a million times. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm using a new mic. It's a cordless one or whatever, but it the last 10 hours. Whether it does or not, I don't know. I guess we will find out. Hang on, y'all. I'm trying to. Get this together. Oh, that's why I have to pop out. Now I bet you my stream will work. Or I bet you my thing will work. I think I figured it out maybe. Let's see. This. Okay, as long as y'all can hear me. Y'all give me another second. I'm doing a test to see if my Facebook is working. There goes the clarity. Let me fix that. Uh, okay. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay. Let me try something again. Okay. So I don't know if Facebook is working. I really, really don't. Okay. 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 Love you too. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I was talking to Steven. Okay. Gonna pop out too. That's crazy. That does that. Okay. Okay, so there's that live, and we're gonna leave those up. I'm gonna close Twitter. Let me make sure she got my message, and then we'll start. I'm sorry, y'all. It takes me a minute. Still having to get used to this, and I'm just trying to figure out why Facebook is not working because, well, it's not. I don't know why. Let me open my messenger down here. I think. Okay. I mean to do that. Hang on. Okay. All right, y'all. Give me just a second, and I'm coming. Sorry. This is crazy. The way this thing is doing. Okay. That. And then this. Okay, y'all. I did not post the class today. Well, I posted all the work stuff if you're in the group or if you have the Google Classroom stuff. So all the work stuff is posted, but I did not post the class because I'm going to change it to Tuesday and Thursday. And then Wednesday and Friday for the discussion. So it'll be pre recorded stuff Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll do the discussions on Wednesday and Friday. So that way, I just thought that would be better. Do do those like that. Oh God, hang on, y'all. If y'all think different, let me know. Oh hell, let me put that back down now. This stupid phone, y'all, is getting on my nerves. Okay. Okay, let me get this stuff up. There's a chat box. Hang on, y'all. I gotta fix this. be smaller. Okay. I couldn't figure out where my chat box was or nothing. All right, we got it. I'm gonna put this down here so y'all can see it. Make that a little bit bigger right there. Y'all can see it. We'll put me somewhere over here. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry this is late. We had a lot of EAMs, which are emergency action messages from U.S. nuclear forces. Their codes they send out over low frequency stuff, and it's nuclear attack options for our nuke forces. But anyways, because Israel is going to retaliate against Iran, so I was going to go live, and then I waited a little bit because of that supposed to go on. So, and then we had company, so I had to change the time. I was going on earlier, so tonight was a little bit later, and I'm sorry. Just one of those things that I can't help. So, you know, so we may not have as many people in here. Oh God, there's shit everywhere. Just because it's later. I'm trying to do this earlier, like in the morning time. This morning I had to take a nap. Literally, I was up all night doing that class stuff, like making sure it was all together. That is exactly why I didn't post it today, because I was tired. Sorry. That crap on my face. I don't break out with all this other crap I got all over my face. But that's exactly why I did not go live this morning, because I was tired. I went to sleep at 7 and then I woke up at like 1. So, because that class, I'm telling y'all, people better take it. I'm going to be mad because it's free and that's fine, but I have worked my butt off with this class. Like getting all this stuff together, it's a lot, because I literally made y'all a journal, like basically handmade on Canva, not like handmade, but like on Canva. I put it together. Ow, shit, that hurt. So, and then I made all the other PDF stuff, y'all's notes that I'm giving y'all's affirmations, all of that. I made it to where y'all could each have your own copy of it. So I'm just saying, it is a lot. I don't mind doing it as long as people are going to take the daggum class, and my hair is falling even with a dang bobby pin. Drive me crazy. I can't stand it hanging down. Okay. Throw it in the bobby pin. Throw it in the bobby pin. Damn it. Oh my God, whatever. I don't know what the hell this shit looks like. Okay. Thank you, God's daughter. I'm going to post when I do the live, no, when I do the recorded video, I'm going to record it tonight. I will set it to post in the morning. That's the only thing I have left to do for week 1 is actually just do the videos for tomorrow and for Thursday. So when I do the live, I'm going to post the Google Classroom link and the code y'all need, because to me, it's going to be easier to go into Google Classroom. If you can't, let me know. You can go into Teams. I did post all the stuff in the Facebook thing, but you still have to go in Google Classroom from the Facebook to get to it. So it's just easier just to go straight to Google Classroom to me. Okay, so, and then to this stuff, I'm going to keep because I'm going to make another 6-week class too, just to go a little bit deeper with it. And then I will have these classes I can just add to them if I need to, but I'm going to keep, of course, all of it, because it is a lot of work. I didn't realize how much work it was until I sat down to do it. And I was like, oh, it's not, I'm not complaining. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying, like, I didn't have that many views on the pre-class. And I was like, oh my God, but I have to be patient too. I know, but I was like, I know that people, I know that people don't want to deal with their, the shadow stuff is stuff that you don't want anybody to know about most of the time, which I don't care. I'll tell everybody everything. I don't care, because I'm just a person, and everybody has crap that they go through, do, or have been through that's not their fault and that they have to work out. So, but if if it's something that'll better my life, I'm going to do it, you know. And I just know that you hear horror stories. Like there's horror stories on YouTube about people that deal with their shadow stuff. And I'm like, it's all what you make it. Like you can make it some horror story, or you're not gonna, it's not like you're trying to make it go away. It's a part of your life. Like whether it was your fault or not, whether it was abuse or not, it's part of your life. But you heal it and use that as a testimony. That's what I do, a testimony, you know, to not just that you got through it, but help people on how you got through it, you know, or whatever. And it ends the cycle of abuse. The generational curse thing, that is what that is. It's called a curse, but it's not. What it is abuse, generations of abuse that keep going and going because nobody stops it. So until it gets stopped, it's going to keep going and going and going. Alcoholism, this or that, or sexual abuse, any of that, any kind of abuse, emotional abuse, all of that, it just keeps going and going until somebody stops it. And so I don't really consider it a curse. I consider it an issue until somebody says, okay, that's enough. It's going to end here. So that is what that is about. And the only person that can make you better is you. You have to be like, I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is guiding y'all through the journal stuff. This is all y'all. You work through this stuff. I'm just here to help just because I've been through it. If I don't know the answer, I'll find somebody who does. I'm not just going to tell y'all something if I don't know it. I'll find somebody who does. We'll find people that don't want people to know, that will participate in class during discussion class questions or whatever when we're doing discussions. But as far as their journal or what they've been through, actually, they don't want to tell anybody. And that's fine, as long as you're not lying to yourself. The only person you're hurting if you're lying to yourself is you. You're not going to heal. You're going to keep magnetizing to and bringing in people that are the same cycle of the same crap over and over until you, and that's not just in a partner relationship, that's in friends, people you attract from work, every part of your life. And, you know, that does not mean that we don't have anybody bad come in our life when we are dealing with this and healing and stuff. But it just means that the people we attract are going to be, I don't all the way understand that. I mean, it's crazy how that works. So I can't explain the science of it, but I know it's true because, I mean, I tested it out. I know it's true. A lot of it is what we accept. A lot of it is making boundaries and saying, you know what? These are the boundaries that if you cross, I'm just done. I'm done talking. I'm not going to talk to you again. I'll block you and keep on going. And that's where we have to get in our life in some ways. Not every boundary can be set like that, or, I mean, you're not going to have anybody, but there's certain boundaries that people will remember. If they cross that, then you're done. And you have to be okay with that. But you have to be okay with yourself, by yourself, before you can be with anybody else. And that's my spiel on that. And I'm saying this because I learned that the hard way. I did not even realize how much I did not like myself. Literally, like I might say things, but like I really genuinely thought that I found myself, you know, at least cute or what. I did not realize how much I did not like myself until I did this. And when you hit that head on and then you deal with what it is that you don't like, it doesn't go away. It's not like, oh, we're done. It's like when somebody passes away. I will never tell you you're going to get over it because you're not getting, you don't get over that. Time goes on. It doesn't hurt as much, but there's going to be a day when you look out the window and you see a bird and you bust out crying over the person because that's normal human emotion. But just like in relationships, this is the way I explain to everybody. You have to grieve somebody. If you don't grieve that person, even if they're not dead, if you're breaking up with them, I don't care if people say you shouldn't care about them. They don't get to tell you how to feel. You do. If you don't grieve that person, you're going to be right back with them. You have to grieve them because that's the process of letting them go. And I tell people that. I do not care who tells you you shouldn't cry over them. If you need to cry over them, cry. Do your grieving. Don't listen to what anybody else says. I don't care whether they were the biggest piece of crap to you. If you love that person, you have to grieve them in order to go on. And that's just how that works. Okay, so yes, we can do readings. I just wanted to explain some of this stuff. And the reason is because these cycles, the whole thing that prompted me to do this class is these cycles. When I'm reading these cards and y'all are coming in here night after night asking me about these men and these women who don't care, and y'all are still begging me, like, when are they going to talk to me? What the hell do you mean? They've just cheated on you. What do you mean? When are they going to talk to you? When are you going to tell them that, no, I'm not? I don't deserve that. You know, when is that happening? And I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying, like, no, you are not supposed to be at their beck and call. And when you are, they're going to use and abuse you, and that drags other people in, not just your partnerships, but your friendships and everything else. And that becomes a cycle. And you have to think, do you want your kids to go through this? Do you, because that they are going to be under the same umbrella. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because they're going to watch their parents. They're going to think that's normal. That's just the way that works. So it's breaking it. It's not saying there's nothing I can do. It's not saying that you're never going to get hurt again, but it is less likely that you're going to let somebody run over you if you have boundaries and they're discussed. The other issue is physical relationships are real easy. When you go to sit down and try to talk to somebody and have a conversation, there comes a problem. We have people getting married because they have a good physical relationship and they cannot live together. And that's why our divorce rate's so high. Anybody can be physical. And I think they should absolutely have classes in school for this. I think they should absolutely explain the reason you should not just have sex with somebody, even though you have free will or whatever, is because anybody can have a physical relationship and you think it's love. But when you go to talk to that person, you don't know them. You argue because you agree with nothing. Y'all have nothing in common but a physical relationship. And so I just think that this important. If somebody would have told me that instead of just saying, well, you're just not supposed to do it till you're married, none of that makes any sense, especially nowadays. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm saying that if somebody would explain that to me that way, and if we would have had classes in school, all this other bull crap that they're telling them in history, that's a lie. They need to be having these classes. There'd be less suicide. There would be a lot less everything, because some of these kids think they love somebody and they don't even know. A lot less bullying, too, if people learn how to communicate instead of doing what they're doing, because usually a bully is somebody that needs something healed. They've been bullied. So that's where that comes from. Okay, now I'm done with my spiel and I'm ready to do something. I'm just trying to tell y'all that it's not me saying y'all need to take this class because there's something wrong with you. Everybody needs to do it, because there's not one person that's walking this earth that don't have a shot. I don't care whether they're rich. I don't care if they're poor. I don't care if they think everything's always been perfect in their life. Everybody has things that go on. And so this is like, when I say a cheaper way to do therapy, I'm not saying you still shouldn't do therapy. I'm saying that it is therapy to yourself, and it just solves a lot of problems that you're like, what? I can't believe that's easier. It makes you realize, and all this is journaling. The whole assignment thing I have for y'all, all it's doing is just reteaching you how to journal again, or teaching you in case you've never journaled. It's just kind of triggering those topics so that you can effectively journal your feelings and deal with them. And it may open up some things that make you sad, working through them, talking with whoever you need to talk to. I mean, whoever that is, or however you work through them, as long as it's safe, then it's like y'all will see. It's a freeing thing. If you do it, you'll see. It's like you've been in jail and didn't even know it, and then you're free all of a sudden. And it is crazy the way it makes you feel. Okay, now I really am done. Okay, yes, we can do readings. Sorry, y'all. I just think it's important. I know I do these free readings. I do not mind doing them, but I'm not just doing them for... The only way I know how to explain this is like, okay, in this line of work, I believe people, if your intention is good, you're not doing anything, casting spells on people to make bad stuff happen, like you're really working in God's light to help people heal, then, you know, I just believe that this is fun, and, you know, it does give us information that we can have. There is some stuff we won't know because God don't want us to, and that's why I feel. But I also have the responsibility of doing something when I see there's cycles of abuse and all of that, you know, and trying to help. We all have free will. So it's up to you, but at least trying to help. So that's why I do what I do. I mean, I think we've all been bullied before, just about. We've all been, if we look at that. They used to call me Bart Simpson in school, this Sharika girl did. But it's gotten worse nowadays. Like, it's not the same as it used to be. Because some of the parents ag it on. You know what I mean? If I would have bullied that girl back, my mom would have beat my butt. Because two wrongs don't make a right. Okay, so it's all just, it's just these kids are different these days. I don't really know what the deal is, but they are different. And we were just taught to be nice to people. You also used to get in trouble at school for doing that. Like, they don't now. So it's ridiculous. So that's what I'm saying. We can't expect the school to teach our kids how they're supposed to act. You don't want that to happen. You want to teach your kids how you want them to act, or they're supposed to. And my mama was this type. Even if she didn't like somebody, one of my friends, I was not allowed to do them any kind of way. I was not allowed to accuse them of stuff they didn't do. I was not allowed to, you know, it's not like she would take up for me when I was wrong just because she didn't like somebody. My mother never did that. And there was things she did that was wrong. When she drank, it was awful. But she taught me that it does not matter. You know, she's not going to take up for me if I'm lying. Now, you know, I didn't understand that when people actually did that for their kids. Like, my mama just wasn't like that, because, I mean, that doesn't make me right, you know? So she always encouraged me, as far as that goes, to do the right thing. And that's just how that works. Okay. So, okay, I do not know if anybody started putting questions. So here's what I'm going to say, because I don't know that I have any mods in here. Daisha was in here way earlier, but I think she works. I know Sasha, it's very early in Israel. So she's probably at work. So if y'all will just go ahead and put your question. It doesn't matter whose is first. Just put your question, and then the next person, whoever's next, you know, whoever ends up being next, go ahead and put your question after them. After, you know, I'm about halfway done through their reading. That way I can see all the questions. So, and whoever wants one can get one. Y'all just start putting it in here. We're all grown. You know what I mean? Like, if I accidentally skip somebody, just let me know. I will come back to them, you know, but I'm saying, because it's too hard for me to keep over the list. So we're just going to do it like that. My friend Ashley was supposed to come in here, and I don't see her yet. Okay. So God's daughter and Debbie's posted questions. Nobody else posts one yet. Whoever's after Debbie, whoever sends their question in, just wait till I'm almost halfway done with Debbie's, and I'll say something to y'all when the next person can just put their question in. Y'all just do it like that, you know, that way I can get to everybody. But that way, because if y'all all put them in, I'm not going to be able to see them all, and I don't want to keep having y'all repeat them. Okay, y'all give me 1 second. Let me see. My messenger was not working. Good. Okay, Ashley got that. Is she in here? Okay, Ashley, if you're in the YouTube, say something, because I know I just sent you a message on Messenger and I asked you, did you get the link? And you said, yeah, but I don't see you, but I could have missed it. I don't think she is yet. Okay, so God's daughter, you want to know what, oops. You want to know what happened to Andre in December last year? Or what do you mean what happened to Andre? Okay, give me a little bit more details. God's daughter. Because that's so, like, kind of basic that we could be here all night me trying to figure out that. Like, hard. So give me a little bit of background on it. What do you mean? Like, did he have a wreck? Did he just quit talking to you? Did he act a fool? Oh, yeah, let me make sure. Okay, what do you mean what happened to him? Like, when you say what happened to him, have you not seen him since then? Have you not talked to him since then? Or do you mean like that what happened to him? Is he missing or you just hadn't talked to him? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, y'all hang on one second. Okay. Someone told me that something happened to him last year. Okay, that makes sense, but they didn't tell you what. Okay. I was trying to make sure nobody said nothing to me on Facebook, y'all, because I swear I wish Facebook would just act right instead of. God's daughter, do you want to be a mod? If you do, let me know because I need somebody to be one so that they can keep up with who wants what reading. I knew I was going to have to add another one. I was just trying to see, the people. I know you've come in here every time too. So, or you've been here just about every time. Okay, and let's find out what happened to Andre. And I'm still trying to get it fixed where y'all can I'm going to have where y'all can come backstage that when y'all can see all the chats I have, even Facebook. So I don't have to try to go back and forth because I forget. Okay. Hang on. Let me make you a mod. I'm going to do it. Debbie, do you want to be one? And I'll do it to you and Debbie. That way y'all can kind of help each other. Because she comes in here too. And y'all give me just a second. I'm going to get everybody. Please be patient. I just want to do this because if I have a lot of people come in here or even just a handful, then I start getting all the way confused. It's better to have mods. That way also if we have trolls come in here, which we don't usually, or bots that are trolls, they can get them out of here. That way we don't have to worry about all that crap coming in the chat. Debbie, are you still in here? You may not be. Oh, you are? Okay. Do you want to do mod for me too? We can help God's daughter like keep up with it because I know y'all been in here pretty much every time, just about to. Um, I just want to make sure before I made you one that you were okay with being one. You're fine, Debbie. I can still add you one, add you as one because that way when you are in here, it'll help. Yeah, ask you. I'm fixing to get to your question too, Debbie. So where are you at, Debbie? I didn't realize it was, what time is it here? It's 10, well, it's 10:25 here. So yeah, I know y'all, I'm late today. I'm sorry. We had people come over and it was a mess. Okay. Okay. I'll just scared the shit out of me. I wish she quit touching my feet. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, so, all right, let's find out what happened to Andre so we can get Miss Debbie's question that way. This late. South Korea. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know South Korea was only like 2 hours ahead of us. It's 12 a.m. there, Debbie? Is that what you said? I thought that's what you said. Because it's 10:25. Well, actually, what day is it there, though? That's the thing. I don't know. I think y'all are a day ahead of us. It might not be. It might be a lot of hours. It's 12:25. Is it Wednesday there or Tuesday? Oh, okay. So it is. So it's only y'all are 2 hours ahead of us then because it's 10:26 here p.m. Like, and it's Tuesday. It's Monday here. Oh, that's p.m. Never mind. Lord have mercy. I'm an idiot. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. I was gonna say I know it's more than 2 hours. I was like, there's no way. Losing my mind. Okay. Gold starter. Have not talked to this dude, this Andre dude? Because I don't want to get them crazy now. Well, nobody talked to him. They just didn't tell you what happened to him because those are upside down cards. So that is not able to see the future, and that is lack of emotion. Yes, I can see the list. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I have to make the questions that are popped up on the where the camera is. I have to make them pop up. I have to hit the thing. So, but I see your list. Well, that's the sun. Okay, so let me see here. Not able to see the future. Needs a self couple love. Oh, well, I don't want. Okay. Okay, so needs a self couple love, but like he was a Prince Charming, shining light on judgment. Okay, girl, is he okay? Have you talked to this guy? Is he still alive? But the reason I'm asking you this, uh, um, you see these cards? Can you see these cards? That's why I'm asking you that. Wait a minute. Let me make sure you can see these cards. So, the devil, and then that's I don't know. Is he still available? Girl, from these cards, I didn't even know if he was still alive. Hang on a minute. For real. Like, that's why I was asking you. He is still alive, right? I mean, they don't have to mean that. That's why I was asking. Okay. So, he needs a self-cup of love. He was playing Prince Charming, shining a light on judgment. Something of toxicity, if he's still alive. That's something of toxicity, which made him not able to move forward, create, build a healthy relationship. So since you're telling me he's still alive, well, that could be that too. Because judgment, he wasn't able to move forward. Yeah, he's trapped. It's like trapped. He's definitely trapped in a situation that is toxic, or was, or is still. Because that sun means shining light on judgment, something toxic. Like, it could be spending his money unwisely. It could mean anything like that with money. He's not able to see his way out of this, figure his way out of it, make his way out of it. So, and that's the not being able to get away card with the upside down. So that's trapped. The Emperor. Yeah, he owes somebody, and they're either that's very high up in an organization, or like the government. This could be the government money. I would say, or that's the world. This may be Hierophant. That's that. So, girl, it's like he owes that Hierophant being in reverse too. I don't know if he was into narcotics or something that he shouldn't have been into, but something has him trapped. He don't want people to know. The Hierophant being upside down makes me of an organization that is not a crooked organization, basically, where an independent woman, you see all the pentacles, like, is the higher up person. That may be why he's single, because he's got too many issues. Yeah, that's leaving him out in the cold. He's got a lot of issues. That's why I think he's single. Justice. So this is a fair balance. So he owes somebody some money, and they're going to get their justice. Whether that means, I mean, this could be the government he owes now. I mean, it could be some taxes. It could be anything. That's somebody, that Page of Swords right there is like somebody spying on him that is like going back and telling that one like what he is and is not doing. So the reason he's probably single, yeah, he's trying to work hard to get his money, is because he's got this issue. So whatever this issue is with this money is a big deal. Yeah, he's got to work hard at paying these people back, and he can't worry about a relationship until this issue is done with. Yeah, he's not able to fight. It's not a fair fight, because he owes these people money, and he can't fight them. So I would say that's probably why he's single, girl, because he's got a whole mess of an issue. And those were, it may not be that he's, I mean, honestly, the first feeling I had is that he's involved in something illegal. That could be gambling. That could be a couple of different things. Yeah, it looks like his problem is money. Now, look, it could be problems with women and money. He could be doing illegal stuff too. But especially with that Hierophant being in reverse. I can't really get exactly what he's into, so that's why I told you it could be taxes he owes. It could be just bills he's behind in, but I have a feeling it's something that he don't want people to know about. So it may not be something that's really legal or morally right, maybe. I don't know though. But yeah, he has a problem with that. Like it's a toxic problem. Yeah. Yeah, he owes people money. Yeah, he owes people money, whether that's businesses or organizations that run as businesses. I don't know. So I would just back off, let him do. I mean, I know you said you hadn't talked to him, or whatever, and you just want to know what happened to him, but he might be in over his head. Seems like. Okay, Miss Debbie, I'm on you now. And then when I get halfway through, Miss Debbie, I'm going to say something. Yes, you can be. And then whoever's next after Miss Debbie can post in just a minute. Let me get Miss Debbie's question up here on the thing. Hi, Olga. Okay, Debbie, your question. My ex and I broke up 2 months ago. Does he think that our relationship is over? How does he feel about me now? Okay, so let's find out. Knock some of my energy out. Okay, let's find out. Y'all know I said my prayer, but while I'm shuffling these cards, I'm going to close my eyes a minute just to make sure because I can't remember exactly when I said it. I was supposed to go on earlier today, so I'm going to do it real quick. Okay. Okay, let's see. Debbie's ex and her broke up 2 months ago. She wants to know what she can know about what he thinks about their relationship or what he thought about their relationship and how does he feel about her now. That card come out first. Girl, that's so weird. I love when that happens. Okay, so there is something sneaky. This card right here is like my sneaky snacker card. Like that is a deceptive card, doing something deceptive, trying to do something deceptive, getting away with something deceptive, thinking about doing something deceptive. And then the next card is the Ace of Cups and it's upright, and that's like a cup of love, cup runneth over. But to me, well, let me see. Surrounding or because see then there's the Ten of Pentacles, which is was a well-rooted family, organization, business, company. Like it's a well-rooted entity, family most of the time, or deep-rooted group. Okay, but this is the way this looks to me. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. He comes in, he's charismatic, he is like, because the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are like the life of the party. People like to be around them. They are very social. So the Knight of Wands, basically the way I look at it and the way when you learn is like the Knight of Wands is like one of the kids of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Like the teenager. The Page of Wands is a little bit younger, but the Knight of Wands comes in, but he's passionate, but he's not stable in his passion. You know what I mean? Like he's not in it for stable relationships because he's got teenager passion. You know what I mean? He's here, there, and everywhere. So I feel like maybe you thought it was more serious, and that's why this deceptive card is coming up. And I feel like that Ace of Cups could be because the person, your ex, is confident, because the Knight of Wands is also very confident, thinks he's handsome, you know. Oh, and you know what? That Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. So yeah, that would be not ready for a well-rooted family. The Hangman in reverse is not able to see options, the same options you are. The Hangman, like this, can mean a delay, but in this case, it also means seeing outside the box. But when it's upside down, it's not being able to see any other way, not being able to figure another way. So I think he liked you, and I think he had a lot of passion, but I don't think he was ready for seriousness. And you were looking, he couldn't see any other way except walking away, because you were looking for something that offered you stableness, value, you know, something that would be a relationship, you know, a steady relationship. King of Cups. That is somebody that's emotionally immature a lot of times, just not ready. Yeah, the give and take of it, he wasn't ready to do the equal relationship type thing. I just think he wasn't ready for a relationship. I do think he likes you. He was supposed to get married. Maybe that's why he wasn't ready for a relationship. That could be. Yeah, because that happy family, that's not a happy family. So yeah, it could be because, and maybe that's where that's coming into that manipulative card, or that card. That he was supposed to get married, so that's why. Yeah, and he just couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't create the narrative that he wanted. So I don't think he was ready to get married either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he was ready for any of that. But as far as him liking you, yeah, I mean, I think he liked you just fine. And I mean, I think he still thinks that he could still have that same passion with you. But I don't think he's looking for somebody, you know what I mean, to like settle down all the way with. So I just think y'all are looking for two different things, maybe. I don't think he's looking to settle down with anybody, because I don't think he wants to get married either. I don't think that's in his card right now at all. I think that may be too what, and he knows that, but he lets people, like, he's not telling people that. Instead of just saying, hey, I don't want anything serious, he just kind of lets people believe whatever. So, and that may be part of his immaturity too. Or he thinks he can get something from it, then he may let him go on, you know, just little things. Not that he's a bad person, but, you know, he's just immature sort of emotionally. I hate that he's like that. I don't like giving reasons like that, but I hope that did help some. Yeah, all over the place. Yeah, and that's what I got. That page of wands, a knight of wands. That's what that is. Like, they're everywhere. It's like a teenage boy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not ready to settle down. He wants to be here, there, and everywhere. He's got a lot of passion when he's got it, but he don't keep that passion for one person long, or he may, but he also gets it for another person too. Y'all don't laugh. I'm just drinking this out of the 2 liter. Look, I done got so comfortable with y'all, I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about being on camera. I'm just sitting here drinking that straight out of the 2 liter. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I find a cup. Anyway, y'all know all my secrets. I really don't hide anything, so I don't care. You know, what y'all, like, what people know about me, because there's nothing, I don't hide anything. Somebody wants to know something, they can just ask me. I mean, I'm not going to give nobody my social overline or nothing, but you know what I mean. Okay, thank you, Luminous Star, because I sure enough forgot, Starseed, because I sure enough forgot to tell y'all to go ahead and post. How? Oh, Lord, I'm not even trying to pronounce this name. Okay, Candelero, and if that's not right, I'm sorry. Aries will feel about me. Your name is Jessica, Pisces, if he runs into me at the gym. He's a past friend I have feelings for, not in contact. Okay, I'm not going to say this man's name again and again, because I will mess it up. So, Jessica, I'm going to say him. I can say it once and I will mess it up. Okay, I'll say your Aries guy. That's what I'll say. Okay, how does Jessica's Aries guy, how will he feel about her if he runs into her at the gym? He's a past friend that she's not in contact with. Okay. So, Well, he won't try to get away from you. So Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles is a slower moving energy, but it's loyal, it's steady, it's always there. You know what I mean? Like it's once it's there, it's there. So I believe that he brings a vast like friendship or something valuable, at least as friendship to you, or he's a good friend. He's loyal. Um, he may be slow at doing some things or whatever, or maybe he's bad at keeping in contact with people, his friends. He's just slow at it, which means it takes him a while. There's a delay in it. But he's not trying to get away from you or anything, or get away from, that card's in reverse. So, he may, or one of you may like be sort of insecure about something though. So you hold things close to the chest. That's what that card pretty much means. Death in reverse. So, he or you one are avoiding a transformation. You are trying to keep things, or one of y'all are trying to keep things together. This may not have anything to do with each other. I'm just saying the cards just come out how they come out sometimes. Especially if you're wanting to know about how somebody feels about you. Sometimes they will. So this may be you that's trying to keep something together that you either need to grieve, deal with, something that you're trying to keep, or he is from dealing with that needs to be dealt with, to do with emotions, I think. That was okay. Yeah, because you're not going to be, or whoever is not going to be able to see, create, or do anything else like productive until that's done, until you accept the abandonment, however you feel about it, or him, whoever that is, to do the work, to do the transformation. Page of Cups. Yeah, say like with him or you, something is not as it seems. So it looks like something, but it's something else. So I think one of you have some stuff y'all need to heal. Okay. You have love for him beyond friendship. So did you just get out of have you recently got out of an abusive relationship and a relationship that was not meeting your needs, emotional, whatever, anything like that? Because a lot of times I'll get these cards just before, like, if there's something that needs to be said that's important before we even go into feelings about anybody else, and there's a reason. Okay, so it may be him. It may be him that has been in something that the death in reverse card is like trying to avoid something that is like kind of inevitable. So it may be something with him. Yeah, a choice about something. So, oh no, I'm sorry. The Queen of Cups come out. So this is what I play like is you, and then it's going to make, or you had a choice. Let me see what else it says. Hang on. Or wait a minute. Something doesn't look like, okay, he may have a girl or had a girlfriend or something, that Queen of Cups, because I'm looking at this. We not able to create anything new. Trying to keep the peace. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me see what this is saying. The Pentacles. Okay. The World. Heartbreak. Okay, so let me see what else comes out, and then I'll tell you what I think this is saying, because I think there's that devil. Getting rid of some toxic. Okay. Okay. So that's what I was thinking. Sometimes this stuff does this, like you're wanting to know how he feels. How would he feel if he saw you at the gym because you really like him? A lot of times, because I know this is like, what in the world? Why is all that coming out? I just asked this. This is coming out because these are things that you need to know that you're allowed to know, apparently. God said, I guess, you know. Um, he was going through some kind of issue or deal with somebody with a lady or whatever. I don't know everything about that, of course, but um, he was steady, stable, whatever in the relationship. Apparently, this Queen of Wands or Cups was not. So he has completed. It looks like with the World card upright, he's completed that, but there was heartbreak. The Devil in reverse is moving away from toxicity. In this case, it's getting away from it. If it was upright, then it would be still in it. This is fast messages or fast action. So let me see what else comes out. Happy family. Okay, so he has had a heartbreak, but I do feel if he saw you at the gym, things would move fast. These are fast actions, and that's the happy family card. Let's see, that tower comes out. So it's like averting disaster. Hang on, because that might be. Okay. So I guess I don't know if you're wondering why anything didn't go further before now, because you're saying if you saw him at the gym, but you liked him for a while or whatever. And the reason is saying that averted a tower moment since how he was involved with somebody else and you feeling like you got stabbed in the back. So that's what that averted. So I do feel that if you saw him, that y'all would get hit it off good. That's fast action or fast messages, but in this case, I think it's fast action. That's the happy family card, emotions, everything. Okay, which had you avert. Okay. So not depressed, so happy. Okay, that's verifying that. Page of Swords, a message. Okay. And that's your message that light needed to be shined on. So, or that you wanted to know. So light was shown on this message. Okay. So I think that y'all would hit it off. I think that I don't know that I don't know if he really realized that you had feelings for him before now because he had, it seems like, a mess going on. But y'all had a falling out. Oh, well, then that could be what that is too. Y'all averted disaster. Did y'all have a falling out because he was seeing somebody? Okay, Miss Debbie, have a good day. Because the reason I didn't say y'all is because there was somebody else too, and it's saying that this averted y'all having some kind of tower moment because that's in reverse. Maybe that's the falling out kept y'all from having bad arguments. Yeah, because it looks like even though y'all had a falling out, it's still nostalgia, good memories. Well, I think the reason he was bad communication is because he had something going on. So that may be why he let that falling out happen. Because, like I said, this nostalgia card is either y'all had some good memories or y'all can make some good memories. It can mean both. And the Fool is like a new start. So, okay, well, then he's ready for a new start. So, and that's like the connection couple card. So I do think that y'all would, yeah, he can put his defenses down now. Whatever he was going through, I mean, it don't have to be a relationship like that he was going through, but it was some kind of relationship, whether it was a friendship with somebody or whatever that was, I don't think that was y'all because this person is he got away from the toxicity. So I know y'all had a falling out, but I think that was not as dramatic as whatever was before that going on. But he can put his defenses down now. So I do think if y'all run into each other at the gym or y'all see each other or start talking again, that something will happen. I also think it will be fast. And that's the star too. That was at the bottom of the deck. So that's shining light and good luck as well. So I think that it will move way faster than what you think it will. So just make sure that you know, if you start feeling like it's too fast, you need to be all the way honest with him, because that Eight of Wands is a very fast energy. That right there is fast energy, or fast messages. But in this case, I think it's fast energy. So just make sure y'all are on the same page. But I do think that y'all would like hit it off good, and that he would like be ready to have a happy family real fast. So just make sure that's what you're ready for, and you know that you're absolutely ready for it, that you're not just going to do it because he wants it and you've liked him and you want him to like you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, who is after Luminous Starseed? And I meant to, I'll do it at the end. I'll do some positive message things with the angel cards or whatever. I was going to do it before we started, but and that's just like a collective reading thing for everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like your falling out was like toxic. I don't feel like y'all were toxic for each other. That I was getting beforehand was some kind of falling out. This person was toxic for him. He was moving away from that. So I don't feel like, I didn't really pick up on y'all's fallout too much. Just that it kind of just fell into place to keep worse stuff from happening between y'all, so that y'all could come back together, I think. But the one I picked up on, he was having issues with. Like I said, it don't have to be a relationship like that. It could have been just a friendship with someone, but it was something going on there. But he's moved away from that now, so I think y'all would be good. But like I said, he moves fast apparently. So just you know. Okay, is anybody else in here? Is there anybody else after Luminous Star? Vanessa, thank you, God's daughter. Where is my friend Ashley was supposed to come in here, and I still don't see her. While the next person's posting, I'm going to go to my Facebook real quick. Of course, 23 minutes ago, I had somebody from Canada. Okay, so the person that David from Canada, I'm going to put the YouTube link in here. Please come to my YouTube. Facebook, I am not getting my messages. I do not know why. They are not coming through. So I'm going to give you the Facebook link. And if you will just come to, I'm going to give you the YouTube link. If you will just come to YouTube if you want a reading, and I'll be happy to do that. My Facebook, I forget to look at a lot of times. And the other day it was working, and now it's not. So there is that should bring you straight over to us. And I don't think he's still on, but I will send him a message. I'm fixing to write anybody. Let me put this up, y'all. Anyone in here, please click this link and come to YouTube, Facebook. That is not working properly. All right, I just gave him a link that comes straight to the thing. Let's see. Let me pin that. And I pinned that at the top. So okay, hang on, y'all. I'm coming back. Okay. Vanessa, are you in here? And Ranjita, I'm sure I didn't say that right. Ranjeeetha, and then Olga. Yes, give me 1 second, me and you. We have two others, and I'm trying to see if they are still in here. If not, I'm going to go ahead and let you ask. Olga, are you in here? All right, give me just a second, me and you, and I'm going to have you ask your question, but give me just a second. Let me yeah, I don't think they're in here. Go ahead and ask your question, me and you. I don't see them on the thing anyway. Y'all, like I said, it's late. I know everybody's like, because I've got to start doing this a little bit earlier. And I'm trying to do it twice a day. It just didn't happen today. It did not happen like that today, and I'm sorry. This keeps on going to top chat, and I want it on live chat. Okay, yeah, and if Olga says anything, then I'll get to her right after. I'm going to go and do me and you since they're in here. And then if nobody else comes in here and says anything, and then I'm going to go for the night, and then I'll be back in the morning. Let's see, me and you, what will happen at work? A coworker tried to get another, worker in trouble by saying she was racist. However, it was proven wrong. I was a witness, so I'm involved in it now. I don't know if you see any situation regarding this. Okay, so okay, are you wanting to know, me and you, are you wanting to know like personally what's going to happen with you with the situation, or since how you were a witness, like how is that going to affect you at work? Is that what you're wanting to know? Okay, Olga, go ahead and put your question up. And then as soon as I'm done with me and you, I'll go ahead and get yours. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're wanting to know, like, if somebody's going to come after you, since how you were the witness, like, if that lady gets fired, then what's going to happen since you were the witness? I got you. Okay, let's see. So is the lady that was said to be racist going to get fired? The lady that is said to be racist going to get fired. The lady that's said to be racist going to get fired. No, I don't think she's going to get fired because that's like a Prince Charming coming in to save the day. And this is in reverse. If it was like that, that would be nightmares. This is releasing the fear, the anxiety. So I don't think that they will get fired. Yeah, that's the Hermit in reverse. So she won't be alone. Like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna get fired. What question were you asking? We already know that was proven wrong. The woman was not right. Oh, you're wanting to know what's going to happen to the lady that said she was. Okay, I got you. I don't know why that that went through my head completely backwards. I'm sorry. That didn't even make no sense what I was doing. Lord have mercy. Yes, okay. I got it. I have no idea why I was she's not gonna get fired. She wouldn't even do nothing. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. Y'all, my brain, I'm telling you. I was like, what? It made no sense to me. I'm sorry. Okay, I got you. So the woman that accused her of being racist that was lying, what's gonna happen with her? Okay, I got you. Person that accused the lady of being racist, what is going to happen with her? Is she going to get fired? Oh yeah. Yeah. She's going to get in trouble. Let me see. There's another card. Would that be in the star in reverse? Then yeah, I would think she's going to get fired. Oh, thank you, Luminous Star Seed. Thank you. Yeah, I don't require it. It's nice. I put my stuff up there because people kept asking me, but it's nice. I'm almost, I think, to my watch hours finally. I didn't realize you got watch hours for being live. So when I first started going live, I literally was not doing that for that because I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking one way that you just got them on recorded videos. But actually being live has helped my watch hours. But I have fun doing this. So I don't mind going live, but I'll be on here 3 hours and I won't even know it. And so for everybody that comes in here, that stays in here for a little bit, like it helps. And pretty much all of you, when you come in here, even after you're reading, if you can, pretty much people just stay in here for a little bit, which does help me. So, and I try to be, because y'all, if you have the wrong intent to this, I mean, I'm sure I'm just, listen, I do think some of what they put in the Bible is man fixed, but I do fear God in a way that I'm not fixing to play him. So, like, I do things because I've been there and I felt ways and didn't understand what was going on. And that's why I tell everybody, like, there's going to be a day, y'all. I know I've got comments where people say, oh my God, you were right. And it makes me feel so good, but I will never gloat because there's going to be a day, whether it is a troll or whether they're being true, because it's going to be a day where both this happens. I'm going to be wrong and somebody is going to come in here and try to embarrass me, and it's not. The reason it won't is because I tell everybody, y'all, this may not happen this way. I could be completely wrong. This may not happen for 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, anybody that tells you they get it right all the time, that because God is going to be like, let me show you how you don't get it right all the time. That's what that is. We don't know everything. I'm not trying to know. There are some things God don't want us to know. And oh, God, believe me, there's some things I don't want to know. So it is all about your intent. And my intent is to show love, is to give love, is to have a community. I don't care about having 10 million people. I don't care about making all kind of money. I wouldn't even be worried about that now if my job wouldn't have laid me off. I wouldn't even care about it. But like I told everybody, YouTube will pay me once I get my watch hours up. So I'm fine with that. I like what I do. I actually enjoy it. I've just started doing these live readings the last 2 weeks, and I really like it, or I wouldn't be sitting here doing it. So I try to be genuine, but I'm not always right, and I cannot always answer questions. And sometimes I may not agree with the cards, and I may tell you, look, these cards are saying this, but you probably should whatever, because they are cards, and I believe in them, but I also believe you have to put logical sense with stuff too. So I just try to be what I can for everybody. My fiance, everybody used to tell me to take my cape off, that I couldn't save everybody. Well, this is the only way I know that I can save everybody. It's not saving them, but you know what I mean. So I'm very honest. I try to be very honest. I mean, pretty much I'll tell you everything about my social security number and my address, because we're on live internet and I don't want nobody coming to do anything to me. God, that's my worst fear. So, but I do try to be who I am. That's why I said that class I was doing for free, because when y'all come in here and we have people in relationships and they are desperately in love with these people that are literally toxic for them, and it's like over and over, then I want y'all to be able to stand up and say, nope, not today, Satan. So, and yes, I think she's going to get fired. My mind went blank. Miriam, yes, you can be. Me and you, good Lord, I'm sorry, my mind went blank. Yes, that, you see all them cards upside down, like that's greedy, that a liar, this can be an addict or somebody that does drugs. It doesn't have to be, but just people that present themselves one way, but is actually some other way. And the star being upside down means that's bad luck. So Yes, and we're going to look at will it affect you. Really, it shouldn't. And I'm going to tell you this, outside of these cards, keep a notebook, keep dates on it, keep it where you can find it. Don't keep it where everybody else can find it, even if you keep it in your car and at home. So you can write down anything that's said to you that may be out of the way. That way, me and you know what I mean, me and you, that way you have record. So you're not just doing it off your head. If something does happen, then you make sure do not trust anybody else to do it. You keep your own stuff. You don't have to tell anybody that. I would just do that. I just turned that card over. Okay, so that's avoiding heartbreak. I'm sorry. I was sitting here turning cards. Night. That's strength. That's avoiding heartbreak. The Knight of Wands is someone who is immature. So there may be someone that's immature at work, you know what I mean? But it's not going to be a boss. So it may be somebody that may be that person's friend, you know what I mean? That may give you a little bit of a problem trying to be aggressive. Again, make sure. Okay, well, could be what that is. Make sure you're writing it down, because it should not even be a black and white issue now. It is so much about the fact that this person somebody said something that they did not say. So, I mean, that's crazy to me. So make sure you write down if somebody says something to you, even if it's not a manager, write down the time, you know what I mean? Write down their name, the time. So that way you have a record backed up, you know what I mean? Report anything. Yeah, there's somebody that's going to try to turn your world up. It's not a boss though, because this is you avoiding heartbreak and you having strength. And then that card, so there's going to be somebody there messing with you, but it is not a boss, but that's celebration card. Yeah, you're going to come past that, but just make sure you keep a record. You know what I mean? Of whoever it is that's going to try to aggravate you, whatever they say, just keep a record, a journal of that with the dates on it and who it is, even if you use initials. That way you have backup and record. Try, if you see a person aggravating you or doing things, try to make sure the only time you're around them is when there is a credible witness around, or somebody, or there's a camera or something. You know what I'm saying? That way it can't be said on you. And then I would report them too. Make sure you write down that you reported them, write down the date, who you reported them to, and all of that. Just keep good notes on that. But yeah, I don't feel like it's a boss. I do feel like it's like somebody being immature, that maybe that person's friend that got fired and being stupid. So yeah, just make sure you keep good record. You do what you're supposed to do. Do not get around that part. Try your best to only be around them when there's other people around. I literally would try to make it more than one person around, but when there's other people and when there's a camera there, that way they can't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Just keep yourself out of any situation that could turn into something that they can use against you. You can't always do that, but just try. Okay, and then Olga, and then who asked me? Miriam. Olga, okay. And you asked your question. I'm fixing to go to it right here. Let me see. Yeah, you're going to keep your job. Yes. Yes. Like I said, I think this is a little aggravating person, but yes, this is not a boss. Like you're going to keep your job. You just might have somebody trying to aggravate you. That's why I said to just cover your butt. You know what I mean? And I think you listen to logic, and I think that's what you'll do. So that way, if there's a question, there won't be, because there's witnesses that's going to be around. You know what I mean? And you're going to keep yourself in a place to where if they're around you, whoever that is, when they start messing with you, you have in your head, okay, let me keep a journal, keep their initials, keep the time they're messing with me or time they're saying this. Like I said, make sure you just report it. Don't wait to report it. Just be like, look, they said this. It just makes me uncomfortable. I don't want my job to be at risk. I was just doing what I thought was right. because that, by being a witness. And you were, because you could have gotten in trouble if you would have lied about it. So, that's, but you always cover your butt in any situation. You always cover your butt. You keep a journal, you just do that to cover yourself. Okay, Olga, ask me the whole question again. Will he want a second chance with me? Because I can't find the other part of that. I have this part, but I can't find the other part. And thank y'all for coming in here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share this out. Let people know, if you know people that, are not completely against tarot or whatever. Let them know that I try to go live at least once a day. I'm going to try to start doing it twice, but at least once, or twice on some days. Not all the time, but twice on some days. But I at least try to go once a day. And, just share it out to see if they want to come over. Tell them if they'll go ahead and hit the bell icon on my thing, they will know when I'm live, or they can ask whoever, y'all, to let them know when I'm live, whatever. Hey, Daisha, I saw where you come in here earlier. I'm late today, y'all. I kept changing the thing because Israel was supposed to we thought maybe they were going to do their retaliatory today earlier. Our EAMs got high, so I waited, and then we had company come over, so I was late getting on. But so I saw where you was on there earlier. And it's going to get to where I don't have to change the time 1,500 times, y'all. I also did not go to bed to 7 o'clock this morning. I was putting that class together still. I haven't recorded. I still have to record it, but so I took a nap till about 1 today, so that was another thing. Yeah, God's daughter made the list today. She did pretty good. Because when I first got in here, I did not have, we didn't have anybody here. I was like, oh God. Okay, Olga, I think she's having, I don't know if she's having internet problems or not. Let me see if I can find the first part of her question. And God's daughter, I'm keeping you a mod that way because you can help out, because Daisha and them get overwhelmed too sometimes. I mean, everybody coming in here, they still need help. So the people I make mods for a reason. Where's Olga's question? You see, it won't show Olga's in here, then it will show she's in here. So I don't know if YouTube's having problems, because it does that sometimes. Pain. I've got Olga's second part. Okay. So you're wanting to know, is it your ex you're wanting to know about a second chance with you? That's who I figure you're talking about. Okay. Will Olga's ex want a second chance with her? Will Olga's ex want a second chance with her? Will Olga? I don't know what that card was doing. Let me shuffle these better. Got 2 or 3 of them out. Where's that stuck? Okay. It's sticky. I don't know what's going on with them things. These sticky cards. I try to use different cards sometimes just to use different cards, but I've got a couple more decks. I mean, I have decks everywhere, but okay, now let's find out. Will Olga's ex want a second chance with her? Wah, 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 wah. Okay, that's a judgment card, but let me move my face because it's all in the way. I mean, I got my picture up there big. Like folks want to see my big old face or something. Lord have mercy. Okay, sorry, y'all. I forgot to move it. Okay, judgment. And then options. So, Olga, what did y'all break up for? Because there's some kind of judgment here. Did he do something? Because I feel like it might be judgment toward him from you. But I'm not sure. And I feel like this judgment was because he had options that he may have chose the wrong one, which did not leave him celebrating, that's for sure. And it's like, whichever option he chose, it's like he did it really fast without thinking a whole lot. And there was not, yeah. But that's King of Cups in reverse, so was he, so well, he won a second chance, so he did do something, that's okay. Well, he won a second chance in a relationship, so it looks like he might have been emotionally manipulative to you, and maybe lied about it. He wasn't able to defend himself very well, so he wasn't a good liar. But I believe, well, I can see you're strong. Okay, and so that's when the relationship, that's moving away from it, so that's when that did, okay. Now let's see. Page of Wands. Girl, I don't know if you want this man to want a second chance. That's you, but this is kind of like he felt like he was too good for you to even break up with him, or for him to even need to have to come to you for a second chance, basically, because you should just put up with his crap, is what I'm getting with this. Like, he's not looking at it like that now, like how he's mad now, because even though you would offer forgiveness, he feels like, I don't know if he feels like he did nothing wrong. Yeah, personal reasons from his side. Yeah, so he feels some kind of way about, I don't know, you feeling some kind of way about something. That's a delay, so let's see. That's working hard at something. Planting roots. Justice, affair. Yeah, I think he will. Like, that justice tells me he will. Because that's a fair, even thing. But the hangman is a delay, so I think it will be a little while before he does that. Before he'll come around, I think he will. But I just think there's going to be a delay. And I'm sure he will want a relationship, but it's more like because it's convenient for him now. So it's going to be the fact, or you still want to be in a relationship when he does come around. That's going to be that, Ms. Olga. So I would just make sure you set clear boundaries with him. Let him know what you will take, what you won't take, and make sure you keep those boundaries. And don't let him get away with like emotional manipulation or anything like that. He needs to be honest. I think he wants you, but when it's convenient for him, like he probably does, kind of a weird energy, because it's like he feels like you should have never gave up on him, no matter how much crap he was going through or what personal stuff anyway. And it's real weird. It's kind of, he's a little selfish, I think, maybe. Okay, Miriam, your question, ma'am. And then Daisha, your question. Oh, my thing is not even up. Miriam, what does... Oh, Daisha, I love Daisha's questions. I don't even have to ask hers. Let's see, Miriam, what does Osvaldo, oh Lord, I probably messed that up. Osvaldo, think about the relationship we had. So, Miriam, have y'all just broke up or have y'all been broke up for a while? Is he trying to talk to you again? Like, are you just wanting to know if you should try to talk to him again? That is abundance of emotion, but healthy. Oh, y'all haven't seen each other in years. Okay, abundance of emotion, but healthy emotion, not able to create something new, was not able to. So his issue was y'all had the emotion there, but y'all were not able to like spark to create anything new at the time. And he couldn't see, it was hard to see a future since all that was going on. You're welcome, Miss Olga. But it looks like you are, you're older. Of course, you're older. You're more stable now. Of course, more knowledge, more all of that. Back then, y'all were averting a disaster. So, okay, that's the world card, and that just flipped over. That's what said that. So, but that's completed now because, of course, that cycle's over. Y'all are older, and he just didn't do it for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just like there was nothing there. What him thinking? I think he may have thought the same thing. Really, yeah. It seems like he just couldn't. Yeah, it was like kind of trying to avoid a heartbreak, like that was unnecessary. Oh, you said that, and secrets come out. So as soon as you said you wonder if he had good intentions, we have the moon card. Okay, so maybe that was to keep you from, that tower was to keep you from having a disaster and heartbreak. Yeah, secrets that he has, all this happened to keep you from having, being up at night worrying. So he might not have had the best intentions. Independent female, so that's you. Reverse page of swords. That's like a liar, like an immature liar at that. Not a good liar, an immature liar, the page of swords. Yeah, he was emotionally, no, I don't think his intentions were that good. Yeah, there's a judgment card, but that's like a liar. That's emotionally manipulative. That's like, it didn't come out in reverse, but with the other cards, to me, basically, I'll read it as it's in reverse. That's like an aggressive, angry person when they don't get their way. The give and take would have been off. Like it would have been you give. And he looked like something he wasn't. You know what I mean? Like he looked like he was one way, but he really wasn't. So yeah, I think you might have saved yourself with that one, Miss Miriam, because I don't think he had good intentions. I think his secrets were that he would have been emotionally manipulative. You know what I mean? Like to get his way, he would have been immature, sort of. It would have been not fun experience. So, and it might not have been that he had bad intentions. It's just his intentions were not pure. Maybe you know what I mean, like because of the way he was, or he could still be that way. But I don't think he had like I'm just going to cheat on her intentions. But he presented himself in a way that he was not, though. So he was basically fake to you. And that could have been your guides, God, keeping that from that tower moment, you know what I mean? Separating y'all so that all that stuff, the bad stuff didn't happen because it probably could have got bad. Well, I mean, and the thing is like I said, I don't know that he got with you in order to like do anything bad, but it's just like sort of an immature spirit and our energy, immature energy, and just he would have ended up being that way. Okay. Daisha and her, what's coming toward her? Okay. Daisha, God, I'm saying God, Jesus, because y'all always have something for Daisha that I think is, there's something coming toward Daisha that is definitely special because she definitely has some kind of blessing working with people, with kids, with just being a good person. That comes out pretty much in the cards. That don't mean she can have a bad day because she's able to see things outside of the box. She can think outside of the box. She can see things from all perspectives. She celebrates everyone, especially the ones she loves. Like she's happy for them advancing, even though I think she said she was a loner, sort of maybe, but she still celebrates people. Maybe they don't celebrate her as much as they should. Truth and Ace of Swords is also creating something out of nothing, like just being good and honest, basically. Okay. That's the Lovers. So she is a very compassionate person. She loves who she loves, like she loves with everything in her. It don't matter if the people don't love her like that. That's the way she loves, and she works hard at that. She's manifested that. She's practiced that because that's the way she wants people to treat her. That's the way I feel. She doesn't try to get away from that. She doesn't try to get away from who she is, no matter who she's around, even if she does not particularly like the person. I feel like she tries to find something so it doesn't cause chaos in whatever situation she has to be in. She holds what is valued by her close to her, but not as an insecure thing. She's learned her boundaries and how to defend herself. Like she knows what she knows. She knows what she's going to take, and that's what she is balanced in her emotion. She can give emotion when she needs it, let go when she needs to. The Emperor, that doesn't have to be a guy. That can be the masculine part of you that every girl has masculine like spirit, just like every guy has feminine. She is the above all lead, like she can lead things, whether at work, at home, whatever. She's able to take control, get things done, and it's not a dictator thing or a I'm the boss thing. It's a loving control. And she's always there to offer valuable anything, advice, whatever. She's there fast and she has passion about what she does. And she makes people not depressed with her spirit. And she is strong. And I don't know how she gets all these cards to come out for her every time. So I tell her that I'm just waiting on, the time when, because I don't want to have to give her the message, but I mean, I'm telling you, it's like, okay, so exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. And let's see what else. I always pick these cards for her because she always gets all these like. I picked the same card again. Are you exercising now, Daisha? Are you like working out or doing something or doing anything? Why am I picking? Okay, let me get another. These cards. Look here. Wait a minute. Always on point. Well, I mean, I feel like that. I mean, you're perseverance. Okay, because I picked the you need to exercise to bring your energy up 3 times. That's why I changed cards. I was like, give me some more cards. Because that come out 3 times after I shoveled them and everything. I was like, are you exercising? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, and she does know that. Whatever that transformation she had, she did learn that. Oh, Lord. Did you tell her, God's daughter, about his money problems? I can't tell Daisha what he owes, whether he owes the government or he owes an organization. Whatever he owes, like, that's running his life, it seems like. I could be wrong, for real, all the way wrong, but whatever he's got going, it's redonkulous. Is there anybody else in here? If there is not, then I'm going to jump off of here. 11:34 here. I've got to get this class recorded for everybody or for whoever's going to listen to it. I'm going to put the Google Classroom link in here. If y'all can't get in Google Classroom, then either leave a comment under the video or let me know tomorrow when I go live. Go, me too. Depending on who he owes money to, it might scare him into growing up. I mean, for real. And that could be either or. Actually, you could owe the government money and it scare you into growing up, or you could owe organization money and it help you grow up. So either or. I think it will. Maybe. That's a lot. Okay, so I'm going to get off from here and I'm going to get these classes. I've got a couple of other readings I've got to do too to get scheduled to go out tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, God's daughter, you need to take this class real bad. Really bad. Because I think you have a hard time setting boundaries. And these people know that, whether they mean to know that or not, their spirit, their subconscious knows that, and they are going to take and do to you what you allow them to. So you have to decide. Hey, Poonam, you come just in time. If you have a question, ask, and I'll go ahead and do a reading for you. What do I mean? I mean that if you are not stern with, and I don't mean like play mama to them, I'm saying that if you are not confident in the boundaries you set and you let this person do things that you say you're not going to let them do, or you let anybody, and this is a friend, partner, family member, people at work, people at school, wherever, any kind of relationship you have, if you let things go that you don't like, okay, we all deal with things we don't like. People are not going to be, I mean, that's just not going to happen. Serious things like the way somebody treats you, not having time. Okay, if someone can't invest in you to have any kind of time for you at all, then you shouldn't have time for them. You should not feel obligated to make time for them. That's what I'm saying. I really think you need to take that shadow class so we can find out exactly whether it's abandonment issues or, and the pain part, like I'm not going to say why you're in pain, but the problem is you're not able to let go of him. So it's abandonment issues, or you're scared to be alone, or you're scared nobody else is going to love you. You're welcome, Daisha. Or you don't feel confident enough. And if you take that shadow class, it will help you figure out. I mean, I can help you, but it's not, it's going to have to be you being honest with yourself, because there's something in your past. It doesn't have to be childhood, but it could be. It could be something with your parent. It could be something with anything. It could be a relationship you had when you were grown that has made you feel like this, to where you are letting him do anything, no matter what, pretty much because you don't want to let go. But you're actually in more pain holding on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your past. And there's a reason you're not able to let go of that. And I don't know exactly what it is. And that's what that shadow class will determine. Like, what is it you're scared of? Like, what is it that it could be just one little thing that that you're not wanting to let go. And you may not even know what that is until you do that class. That's what I'm saying. There's some things you don't even know until you take that class. You're like, wow, wait a minute. And it's not that it's going to go away and never hurt again. It's that you're able to face it head on and figure out what it is so that you can handle it. So that next time something like this has a common theme, if it has a common theme, you're able to handle it. And it doesn't just sit there and, you know, fester. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm fixing to get the video done, and that will help you a lot. It'll post in the morning, so, and I'll put the Google Classroom link on there with a code, and you should just be able to get right in there to get all the stuff. And they're PDFs. You can download them on your phone or whatever. You can print them. You can send them to Walmart to print. You can send them wherever to print. Like, it'll be a journal and everything. Yeah, I know. And it's okay that you can't help, like, the way that you're feeling. And it's okay to feel that way. And you may have to grieve some of this stuff to be able to go on. I'm saying, though, you just don't deserve to have to feel like you're feeling. So in order to be able to do that, to figure it out, then that's what I'm saying. That class will help you face it head on. And then if you need to talk about it, like, we can talk about it and I can figure out help, you know, you may actually need a licensed therapist. I don't know. We will see. I do life coach stuff and I've been trained on that. So I can help in some ways, but I'm not like a licensed therapist. But I will help to where I feel comfortable. And then if I don't think that it's helping you, then we will find you. They have free therapy even. We will find somebody that can, you know, and that's not to scare you. That's just saying that you can be okay and you can have a healthy life and not hurt all the time. There's a way to heal and to do it in a way that it hurts for a little while, but then after that, it gets better. And if it's not getting better in time, then something's not being dealt with right, or it's happening over and over. And like I said, it could be something that you don't even realize, something little bitty. But we will actually, I'm going to do a special video for you. God's daughter, do me a favor. That way, unless you want to give your email over YouTube, but if you don't, send me an email to tarot.echoes@gmail.com. Hang on, whoever just come in here, I'm doing your reading. Give me 1 second. Let me finish with her. Gmail, whoops, can't spell that, Gmail, email me so that, yeah, healing is not always easy. I mean, because you have to, in order to heal, you have to actually deal with the stuff that hurts. So it's not easy to heal, but email me so that I have your email, because I'm going to do a special thing for you with this class that's directed more toward what I believe you're going through, so we can find out if it's that. So that way we know which direction to go in healing. And then when you email me, if there's anything else you want to tell me that you know of that you're having issues with healing, like the subject of it, you don't have to go in detail, but just what it's about. If it's about a family member, an ex, whatever, so that way I can make sure that I'm finding the information that's directing you all the way correct. And I'm going to do a special type video journal type thing for you too, so that way you can deal with directly that and healing that. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I know you're saying that he don't have anything to do with your healing, and I understand that. But there still is something going on. It don't have to be about him. It can be about a family member. It can be about yourself. It can be about anything. That's why I told you to email me and let me know, like, where you're having the most problem healing when you email me, so that way I can find the most direct thing to address it to help you. Okay, and let me get this question in here. But that way you didn't have to give me your email that way. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has that email, because that's my email where I tell everybody to email me. So that's why I told you to email me. Okay, Poonam, I'm sorry. See. You want general guidance. Okay, so Poonam wants general guidance. What can we know? What do they need to know about from their spirit guide? So let's find out. What message? Whoops. What message does Spirit have for them this evening? What message will the Spirit have for them this evening? Okay. Looking towards your future. Are you in a relationship right now, Poonam, or not? Okay. So, okay, I have another question. Are y'all having issues right now? Or is everything okay? And God's daughter, you also have to do the right things to heal sometimes. And that's another reason I want you to email me and tell me a little bit about what's going on so we can get you the right techniques to heal as well. Okay. And the reason I'm asking you, is it going okay? Like how the relationship is going, Poonam, is because this can be read one of two ways. This Three of Pentacles can be read as a third party, and then with the Chariot being after it, it's like two opposite forces working together. Or this could be that your partner is working with someone, like where it looks like it's a collaboration, and it's like two opposite forces. So it could be saying, them saying that, well, this person's opposite for me. I don't even like them, but it's not what it looks like. They may be celebrating having a third party in their relationship. But it looks like there's some kind of delay. So, okay, so you're just focusing on your career. Okay, so this may be, since you're in a relationship, that may mean that there is a third party, because maybe that person thinks you're focusing on your career too much and they want more out of something, or that's what they're going to say. Looks like there's been a delay, and that could be like a slowdown in your emotional like givingness in the relationship. It looks like you may need a break, actually. You focus on your career and all that. Yeah, because that's the work hard card. So you're working hard, like you're not able to keep up defending or fighting for your relationship or whatever's going on with that. And then focusing on your career, it looks like there is strength there. But I think that strength is going to be for your comfort. Yeah, it's a transformation with you. So I think that relationship, I could be wrong. I just don't think it's going to last. I think that's your transformation. There's secrets that end up coming out, which makes that happen. That kind of makes you upset. So that's why this transformation happens too. And since you're focusing on your career, that's, you don't stay upset for long, but, yeah, they feel like the give and take is just not, because you're trying to focus on your career. So, So I think that's what your guides really wanted. Yeah, it's going to be a choice that you're going to have to make, and you're trying to focus on your career. And again, we all have free will, so that's going to be your choice. But I think that's what your guides want you to know, just to keep you kind of ahead, so nothing's shock to you. But when you're working on your career, I mean, the cards, it looks like it says that's what you need to do too, that maybe this is meant to happen, the transformation. But it is something that your guides felt important that you know firsthand before it happens. So that's a good thing. This transformations blind can be, and I didn't have the tower, so it means it's not like coming down all at once, like shocker. So you were able to be warned first. So I think that's good. So I would just focus on your career, do one thing at a time. You know what I mean? Like whatever your heart's telling you to do, that's what I would do. Just make sure you're honest with yourself and honest, with other people you're around, and that's all you can be. Yeah, and that's what it's showing. And I think the person you're with wants more. So there may already be a third party that they're seeing. You know what I mean? That's what the Three of Pentacles was to me. So, or they're thinking about it or whatever. That's why I think the tower didn't come down, because you're kind of just going with the flow. So you're just like, whatever, because you're working on your career. So I think that's why you were allowed to know beforehand too, because it's a transformation, and this transformation might be what you need for your career. It could be something that helps launch your career. So, okay, if there's nobody else in here, y'all, I'm going to jump off from here. Like I said, I've got to record this class. God's daughter, please make sure you email me. Like I said, you do not have to go into detail. Just tell me what parts you're having a hard time healing and why you think you're having that hard time, so that we can go from there and I can help you. And I gave the emails in the chat. This chat, I have live replay on the chat, so you can always go back in here if you need it. But please email me, God's daughter, this evening if you can, and I will get back with you. I will go ahead and make you a separate video too if you email me tonight with a video for you and things that will help you directly for you. And you'll be the only one that can see that video, because what I will do is I will email you a link, and it will be in a private stream thing that you have to have the link to be able to even watch the video. That way, it's not put out there what's going on with you when I go to explain it or whatever. That way it's just for you. So that will be done. You will get a private link to your email. Once you email me and let me know what's going on, once I do it, I'll do it tonight, you will have a private email, a private link thing for this YouTube that I'm going to do. Like I said, it will be private. Only you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to use that link to see it. So please don't forget to email me. Okay, y'all have a good night. I love everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Please like, share, subscribe. Like I said, share my stuff out. If you have somebody that likes tarot or whatever, please let them know. I go live most of the time, at least once a day. I'm going to try to start twice. I just got to get my PCs consolidated so I can do what I'm doing. There's been a lot going on in the world too, but I'm going to get off from here, I've got a couple of live true crime pre-recorded true crime readings I need to do, and then I have the classes I need to do. And I'm going to do God's daughters for her if she sends me an email, so I can figure out where we need to go with hers. So I'm going to get off from here where I can do that. Y'all have a good evening. Okay, wait a minute. What'd you say, God's daughter? All the people that did bad things to me, I can't forget them. Okay. Email me, God's daughter, so you can tell me a little bit more about that. That way I know what's going on, then I can help you. I think I know sort of where you're going with this, but send me an email. Let me know. Like I said, you don't have to go in all detail. Just let me know a little bit more detail so I know where to go to help. I think I know where I can start going to help, so I'll probably do your stuff first. If you go ahead and email me too, I will. That way you can go ahead and have your stuff tonight. Be looking over it if you want it or whatever. You can wait till tomorrow. It doesn't matter, but please email me tonight at that tarot.echoes@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat one more time. That way you have it. I'm sure it's up there somewhere, but this way I know you have it right here. So tarot.echoes@gmail.com. And that was not typing, so hang on. tarot.echoes@gmail.com. Okay. there's that, God's daughter. Like I said, email me. I'm going to go ahead and start your stuff actually before I even start the class, like the rest of the class, the pre-recorded stuff. I'm fixing to go ahead and get you kind of an outline going, but email me that information just with a little bit more about who did what to you, sort of, you know. You don't have to go in detail, but just so I make sure I'm going in the right direction, and we'll get you fixed up and feeling a little bit better, at least anyway. You'll start feeling like you're able to heal. I think it's just you're not something's not being done right, and you know, we don't all know how to do everything on our own, and I just have a little bit of experience. That's why I know. So we'll see what we can do to get you together. I will see y'all tomorrow. And God's daughter, I'm looking for that email, and I'm getting your stuff together too. I love everyone. Good night.